So 5 of them out on the racecourse just circling, and Miss Wonderful's just having the tack checked now that she's arrived down at the start. We still have just over 2 minutes to the off, so Miss Wonderful about to go and join her 5 rivals. So starters preparing to climb the steps as we get close to the 1:20 off time. 6 runners just jockeying for position. So we're going around again. So 1 mile will be the trip for this 148 centimetres and under second pony race of the afternoon. Just a few seconds shy of 120, I think the reason that we're just being held for a moment or two. Flags raised. But I don't think he's going to be happy with them, and I think it's been a false start. It has, a false start. The one that's gone furthest is Total Eclipse for William Cox. As I mentioned, the whole point of these sorts of races to be as realistic as possible. And these days you're not allowed to come in at anything other than a jig jog, and a few of those were going a little bit too fast. So they will turn and make their way back to the starter, and will administer a few words of reproach. From what sort of the riders, they were all able to pull up their mounts despite the fact they were going in too quickly for the starter's liking. So we'll congregate again and approach the starter in a little bit calmer fashion. Total Eclipse is getting a bit worked up now after this flag's raised, and they're sent on their way. So no messing about this time around. And Tarka and Michael Trenier make their intentions plain, along with Total Eclipse and William Cox and Calypso and Ben Godfrey. They are the front trio, and they already have an advantage of 5 lengths over Ego Zumanov for James Armstrong, who shows in 4th place as they race through the first couple of furlongs, alongside PTO for Connor Brace, and held up Miss Wonderful for AJ O'Neill at the back of the field. So Tarka it is who will lead them out of the back straight. Tarka leading for Michael Trenier by a couple of lengths or so from Total Eclipse in second place. Calypso's about to be joined by PTO, and Miss Wonderful scurries right round the outside. AJ O'Neill making a big early move here, coming 3 wide to come and press the pace. Back of the field for Igor Zimanoff at the moment. So a change of lead, or at least a sharing of the lead now, as Total Eclipse and William Cox. Miss Wonderful on the bend there. A little bit shorter room was Tarka and Michael Trenier. 4th place pushed along is PTO as they make the turn back towards home, passing halfway. 5th place for Calypso and Igor Zimanoff at the rear of the field. So racing up the home straight, Total Eclipse in the lead with the purple colours of Miss Wonderful. AJ O'Neill in second place. In third is Tarka. PTO being pushed along in 4th place. Behind these Calypso and Igor Zimanoff as they make their way up the home straight. Miss Wonderful moves through to lead. Pushed along in second, Total Eclipse. PTO is trying to close. Tarka's trying to rally. Even Igor Zimanoff is trying to run on with Calypso. A lot of chances here. Out in front, Miss Wonderful leads. The advantage is still a couple of lengths from Total Eclipse. All the time, PTO for Connor Brace on the far side is staying on. Igor Zimanoff as well, but still out in front. It is Miss Wonderful from a wave of 5 per second. Miss Wonderful is about 3 or 4 lengths clear. Igor Zimanoff for 11-year-old James Armstrong is making good progress into second place, but it's Miss Wonderful under AJ O'Neill who's pushed out towards the line, and that dashing move round the home bend will prevail. Miss Wonderful it is who scores. Miss Wonderful wins then for AJ O'Neill. Ben Godfrey on Calypso was second. Third, Igor Zimanoff, James Armstrong. Then PTO for Connor Brace. Last 2 across the line with the early pace setters. Total Eclipse, William Cox, and Tarka for Michael Trenier.
First, number 3, Miss Wonderful. Second, number 1. Third, number 7, the 4th place pony, number 5. The full result of the Charles Owen Pony Race 2. First, number 3, Miss Wonderful. Second, number 1, Calypso. Third, number 7, Igor Zimanoff. The 4th place pony
is trying to run on with Calypso. A lot of chances here. Out in front, Miss Wonderful leads. The advantage is still a couple of lengths from Total Eclipse. All the time, PTO for Connor Brace on the far side is staying on. Igor Zimanoff as well, but still out in front. It is Miss Wonderful from a wave of 5 per second. Miss Wonderful is about 3 or 4 lengths clear. Igor Zimanoff for 11-year-old James Armstrong is making good progress into second place, but it's Miss Wonderful under AJ O'Neill who's pushed out towards the line, and that dashing move round the home bend will prevail. Miss Wonderful it is who scores. Miss Wonderful wins then for AJ O'Neill. Ben Godfrey on Calypso was second. Third, Igor Zimanoff.
Well, if you'd like to come down to the Wooders enclosure and give these children a cheer as they come back in. Absolutely wonderful stuff. Again, I think you'll agree that the standard riding there, really, really high. Riding properly, getting in behind horses, learning how to use your hands and the heels. And the winner just coming back. She was a little bit of a handful on the way down to post, Miss Wonderful, but nothing AJ couldn't sort out. And here he comes then, back to the Wooders enclosure. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Charles Owen Pony Race, AJ O'Neill and Miss Wonderful. Come the place horses coming back. Congratulations. Here comes Ben Godfrey with second on Calypso.